Hey friends, welcome back to the Debt Sucks podcast, where we tackle your money mess with a flashlight, a sense of humor, and enough sarcasm to make your financial fear flinch. I'm your host, Ben Matthews, bankruptcy attorney, debt demystifier, and a guy who once opened his bank app like it was a cursed scroll from an ancient tomb. Now, before we jump into today's episode, Facing Your Finances, it's not a haunted house, but it feels like one. Let's rewind for a sec. Last week, we talked about what it means to be silent but wealthy. We challenged the flex culture. We talked about quiet money, emergency fund money, peace of mind money. The kind of wealth that doesn't show off, but shows up when you need it. And let's be honest, sometimes being silently wealthy looks a lot like eating leftovers, saying no to brunch, and skipping the summer sale emails like a ninja. So if you haven't caught that one yet, go cue it up after this, because today we're talking about what happens when you don't feel wealthy, when your financial life feels more like a haunted house full of unpaid bills, unopened mail, and budget ghosts whispering, "You shouldn't have bought that." This episode is for anyone who's ever avoided opening their mail like it might bite, whispered, "Please don't decline at the register," or peeked at their bank balance through one eye like it might jump out and grab their soul. You are not alone. You're not broken. And you're definitely not the only person who thinks a debt collector voicemail sounds like the Jaws theme. So let's talk about it. Let's shine a light on it. Let's face the fear without flinching. Segment 1, the scared to look reflex. Have you ever watched those haunted house videos? You know, the ones where grown adults walk through fake haunted houses screaming like toddlers? I swear Kevin James has a bit about this where he talks about walking into a haunted house and a guy in a rubber mask jumps out and his reaction is like, "Oh!" Insert your full body flinch here. That's you. That's me. That's all of us when we're scared to open our banking app. Current balance $32.47. Pending charges $96.81. Low balance alert. Judgment imminent. We treat finances like a jump scare, as if Chase Bank is going to leap through the phone and slap a fee on your forehead. It's not logical, but it feels real. We've turned checking our account into a haunted house. The creaky door is your inbox. The creature is your credit card bill. And the scariest part, the part where it says minimum payment, due now. Segment 2, Ellen, ATMs, and why we're afraid to look dumb. Ellen DeGeneres has this hilarious bit about being scared of technology. Like she walks up to an ATM and suddenly forgets how to be a person. Do I insert it? Do I swipe it? Why is it beeping? Is it judging me? Well, that's exactly how most people feel about money stuff. Budgeting apps, they're terrifying. Talking to a bank feels like a pop quiz you didn't study for. Credit card statements might as well be written in Latin. We fear looking dumb. We fear asking for help. And we especially fear admitting, "I don't know what I'm doing with my money." So we avoid it. We pretend it's fine. We swipe, tap, click, and pray that nothing explodes. Well, here's a little secret. The system was designed to confuse you. It's not you. It's the fine print, the jargon, the emotionally loaded shame that comes with money. But guess what? You don't need to be a financial genius. You just need to be brave enough to look. Segment 3, fear keeps you stuck. Let's get serious for a moment. Avoiding your money doesn't protect you. It paralyzes you. Fear tells you, don't check the balance, it might ruin your day. Don't look at that bill, you'll panic. Don't call the creditor, you'll sound dumb. But here's the truth. That fear, it costs you. Avoiding your finances is how small problems become big ones. It's how one missed payment becomes a collections account. A $40 overdraft turns into $140 in fees. And a quick fix loan becomes a long-term trap. We treat money like a haunted house because it feels scary. But the longer we avoid it, the more terrifying it becomes. It's like letting a raccoon live in your attic. You don't deal with it, and now it's chewing wires, throwing parties, and charging rent. Segment 4, listener question. Here's a listener question. Ben, I try to be better with money, but every time I start a budget or open a bill, I freeze up. Like my brain just short circuits. How do I get past that? Well, first of all, thank you for saying that out loud. But that's more common than you know. That freeze response, it's not failure. It's your brain trying to protect you from shame or overwhelm. But here's the key. You don't have to go all in. You just have to take one step. You don't have to fix it all today. You don't have to build the perfect budget or pay off everything at once. Just look at the number, name the fear, and give it a place to sit. Then you can make a plan, one step at a time. Segment 5, how to face the fear without screaming. So here's your fear-facing toolkit. Number 1, the peek through your fingers method. Hey, don't go full deep dive, just peek. Open one bill, check one account, take 5 minutes. That's it. Then you can cry into a cookie after if you need to. Number 2, use the tech support approach. Don't try to figure it out alone. Use the tools like the brutally honest money breakdown. Let the worksheet walk you through it. It won't yell. It won't judge. It'll just help. And 3, create a fear-free zone. Pick a time once a week. Light a candle, grab your coffee, put on a playlist. Make money time your calm time, not your crisis time. FOMO is fear in a fancy outfit. All right, before we wrap, we got to talk about one more fear that hits harder than a surprise dentist bill. FOMO, fear of missing out. Or, as I like to call it, financially obliterated by moments online. It's that special kind of fear that creeps in when your friends go on a trip you can't afford. Everyone's getting concert tickets you definitely can't swing. Or someone posts, just closed on our dream house, while you're sitting in your rented apartment eating cereal out of a mug. FOMO is sneaky because it feels like motivation, but it's actually fear in a glittery disguise. You're not afraid of missing the event. You're afraid of missing out on belonging, on status, on feeling like you're enough. And guess what? Debt loves FOMO. Because when you don't want to feel left out, you'll spend money you don't have to impress people who aren't even paying attention. So let me give you a reframe. Every time you say no to a FOMO expense, you're saying yes to future you. Future you doesn't care if you went to Coachella. Future you wants to sleep at night without wondering if your card will decline at the gas pump. And I'm not saying never have fun. I'm saying don't light your budget on fire just to warm your feelings for a minute. Invisible wealth, that thing we talked about last episode, that's the antidote to FOMO. Because when you've got peace of mind, savings in the bank, and a plan for your money, you're not missing out on anything. You're investing in something better. Want to turn that FOMO into financial focus? Grab the free tools at debtsucks.info and make a plan you actually want to stick with. Because fear might win the scroll, but freedom wins the life.
Hey, let's get real for a sec. The Debt Sucks plan, it's awesome. It works. But not everyone has the time or the patience to chip away at their financial Mount Everest. Maybe you're drowning right now, like creditors calling your grandma, paycheck gone before it lands, sleepless nights count of drowning. Sound familiar? Listen, you don't have to white-knuckle your way through this alone. Instead of spending years battling debt $1 at a time, I've got you. Bankruptcy isn't a failure, it's a fresh start. And sometimes hitting reset is the smartest thing you can do. At my law firm here in South Carolina, we take the time to listen to your story and help you figure out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you. No pressure, no judgment, just straight answers and real solutions. And if you don't live in South Carolina, don't worry. I can connect you with a trusted attorney in your state. Wherever you are, help is closer than you think. So if you're ready to stop the stress and start fresh, visit debtsucks.info to share a little about your situation or call my office for a free consultation. Let's find your path forward together, because sometimes you don't need a plan, you need a damn lifeline. Let me be that lifeline.
All right, friends, here's your challenge this week. Face one financial fear, just one. Open the bill, log into your bank app without flinching, actually look at your interest rate, or download the brutally honest money breakdown at debtsucks.info and see where your money's really going. Then take a deep breath. You did it. No haunted house, no horror movie soundtrack, just you taking back control one brave click at a time. And hey, if this episode helped, Do us a favor. Subscribe wherever you listen. Leave a review, especially the kind with 5 stars and kind words. Like the episode. Share it with someone who's staring down their own financial ghost. Repost it to your socials and tag us at Debt Sucks Podcast. We see you, and we'll hype you up. Let's get this real talk movement growing, one brutally honest moment at a time. And remember, adulting is hard. Debt makes it harder. But fear only wins if you don't look. So look, peek, laugh if you have to, cry if you must. But keep going, keep taking the power back one brave step at a time. Until next time, stay grounded, stay weird, and stay debt-free, my friends.